Good morning, lovely people, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope again you're all well. It is going to be an absolute scorcher up here in Scotland today, which is fantastic, and I intend to get the best out of it. But that's not the reason I'm here today. Apart from bringing you some positivity, today I really want to talk to you guys about attitude. Now, a lot of people who know me and who will watch these videos will say, yep, if there's one thing that Pauline does have at all times, it is a positive attitude. So my reason for having a positive attitude and a good attitude is that I would say it makes me fun to be around. So I don't want to be beside someone who is draining or negative or worrying and always thinking about what's going to go wrong. That's absolutely not going to work for me. I want to be fun to be around. I want someone to say, yeah, P, she's lovely, she has a really good attitude. She's a good attitude towards work ethic, towards other people, towards situations. And that's exactly what I do, and I constantly monitor the fact that I have a good attitude. Being all that, being a positive attitude. So another reason I do that is that it absolutely stops stress getting in. Stress and worry, it doesn't allow it because you've got such a good outlook on what's going to happen. Taking into consideration a certain situation that you're in, if you've got the right attitude towards that, you already know what that outcome's going to be because you can deal with the situation. Your attitude is positive towards it rather than falling into negativity. And I have a constant reminder each day of myself, okay P, where are you at today? Your positivity, your gratitude, your attitude, where is it? But that's not to say that sometimes I don't slip into negativity, because I do, because I'm a human being. But what it is to say is that I'm extremely aware when I do. And again, I talk all the time about people like Bob Proctor and everything that everything that they use to be able to change the situation that you're in, and I use it. And I use it religiously because if I do slip into a negative situation, change it. Always talk about that, a negative attitude towards others. Thinking about that as well, and it's quite a good one to touch on, is, I just said it, if you have a good attitude and people want to be around you and you're fun and you're positive and you're confident and you're giving that out constantly to the universe, your circle of people will be the same. Because we all know one of the laws of the universe is that what you give out, you get back. It comes back tenfold. Always talk about that 360. So if you're out there and you're giving up that positive attitude and being, guys, this is what we're going to do today, this is how we're feeling, or if everyone, say it's a work situation and it's not feeling very good, and you can take control of that, being, guys, come on, let's do this, we can change it. It's all about being positive and having the right attitude towards things. And again, I talk about it reducing stress. You'll sleep better at night time. And another thing that I do, late thing at night before I just drift off to sleep, is to check in with how my attitude has been that day. Now, the reason that I do this is because if I have at any times had a bad attitude towards anything, I can work on that as I'm manifesting through the night when I'm sleeping. I can think about it, I can work out how I'm going to change. It allows me to become more self-aware. Not that I'm being Judgy McPherson to myself, but if I reflect and know I'm going to ask myself that question later on that evening, it tends to keep me in check. And that works an absolute treat for me. Again, guys, I always say it. Try everything that I'm saying. Your life will absolutely change. Thoughts become things. Be careful what you say to people. Be careful if you... A great one I just want to share with you before I go. A great one that I heard was on a talk show that a gentleman openly sat and said, I talk about people. I talk about people behind their back. And I was like, okay. And then in the next sentence he said, yeah, but I talk about them with good things. Oh my God, love that. Love that. Talk about them with good things. Love that, because do you know what that's going to bring back? Absolute positivity to you. Positivity to you. And again, I always say it, yep, we're in lockdown. The government's got some restricted rules on us. We're getting an hour's exercise each day. But what are you doing differently? Once we come out of lockdown, what can you celebrate? What can you say? This is what I've actually done. I've taken control of A, B and C. Been more self-aware, much more confident person. I've learned an online course or something like that. Live each day as if it's your last. Get the best out of it. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will speak to you next week.